Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and you're still watching the Nile Cruise on Nile TV International, and now moving to another segment that in the heart of the Giza, overlooking the timeless pyramids, stands one of the most ambitious culture projects. And for today, we take you behind the scenes of what will soon be the world's largest archaeological museum. We'll explore how the visitor journey is curated and how it's the storytelling of Egypt. And to guide us more, we are much delighted to have Dr. Hadeel Khalil, the guidance here in the Grand Egyptian Museum. Hello and welcome to Nile Cruise, Dr. Hadeel.
The Grand Egyptian Museum.
Thank you so much for being with us on Nile TV International. How is the visitor's journey structured inside the Grand Egyptian Museum from the entry plaza to the final gallery? Talk me more about this.
Well, when the visitor is arriving the Grand Egyptian Museum, the first thing to see is the hanging obelisk,
yes,
which belongs to King Ramses II.
Mm-hmm.
And then when he enters the Grand Atrium, he will see the beautiful statue behind us, which is Ramses II,
yes,
which gives a glimpse of how glorious the ancient Egyptians were. They will have the experience to see the grand stairs,
yes,
and then they will have, comes with four
sure,
main themes, and then they will have to enter the main galleries, which is very exciting to see masterpieces, beautiful artifacts, and jewelry as well.
mm-hmm,
But the beautiful thing that the themes inside the Grand Egyptian Museum is very distinguished and
yeah, sure,
extraordinary, because we don't have a specific and very stiff way. No, we have a flexible way to see the artifacts. So you can see them by chronological order, and at the same time, you can choose whatever you want to see. Is it the social, is it the kingship, or the beliefs? Yeah.
Well, Dr. Hadeel, what makes the statue of Ramses II at the entrance such a symbolic starting point for the museum tour?
It was very challenging to move such a colossal artifact,
Yeah,
such a beautiful artifact, from its location in Ramses
yes,
Station, you
yes,
know that
yeah,
it was in Ramses
yeah,
Station, and bringing here was very challenging due to the streets, the vibration.
sure,
So it's like a great accomplishment for us, the Egyptians, to prove to the world that we can accomplish anything. And also, the King Ramses II is also associated with number one.
yeah,
He's the first artifact entered the Grand Egyptian Museum while it was in construction.
yes, on the
So
construction.
he was the supervisor on everyone. And also he was associated with the first peace treaty in history that made with the Hittites. So he's a great king, a great accomplished in the modern day.
Yes.
Yeah, because we brought it from its first location to here, and also to have it very, very beautiful displayed for all the visitor. Very luxurious, and at the same time very big, that will catch the eyes, of course.
Yeah. What role does the grand staircase play in the visitor's path, and which key artifacts will be featured there?
Well, the grand stairs is now soft
The
opening.
staircase,
Yeah,
yes.
the staircase is soft opening for everyone, so anyone can join us
Yes.
and enjoy the journey through it.
Yes.
But in the same time, we do have four main themes that are open for the visitors. The first theme is the royal regalia or the royal image, so the visitor can understand how the kings look like at that era.
Yes.
So how they looked, how they were predicted, and they were put in alive, the position of walking, the way they looked, the sitting, the royal sitting, and also the false beard, the nimbus, the different decorated kilts. So the visitor could differentiate the king's statues from the commoner, from the others. The second theme we're talking about is the divine places. So you will find some distinguished pieces like the two pillars of Sahura, which is from the ancients, from the Old Kingdom, I'm so sorry.
No, that's okay.
And also you will see that the divine places, some part of it, as a memorial for the kings and the worship of the gods and the goddesses of the ancient Egyptians. The third theme will talk about kings and gods as they were loved to be depicted among their gods. And the fourth one is talking about journey to the eternity. As we will see artifacts.
It's a very catchy title.
Yes, because you will see how the ancients loved to have the burial customs. The stone sarcophagus, the beautiful stone sarcophagus, are displayed inside the grand stairs, and you will be able to be rewarded at the final step of the grand stairs with the Giza Plateau, which is, by the way, 2 kilometers away from our side.
Yes, from your side.
So it's like a celebration.
Yes, it's like you're living a story.
The story, alive, and connecting also, connecting the visitors with the other beautiful locations that we have in Egypt, such as the Giza Plateau, the pyramids, and the glorious pyramids that we have.
Well, Doctor, let us move to Tutankhamun. Galleries will be fully opened after the inauguration. What can visitors expect from this unprecedented exhibition of his complete collection?
Well, I'm proud to say that all the collection of King Tutankhamun will be displayed for the first time together.
Oh, really?
Intact, yes.
This is a very good announcement.
Yes, and it will be like a celebration of the king himself as the crown jewel of the museum, as well as seeing very, very rare artifacts such as the kuras, the leather scale kuras of the king himself, which is very rare. This is the only one is now inside Egypt and outside. We don't have other artifacts in rare objects like it. So and many other like jewelry and and other artifacts, but this one specific is the only one survived from ancient Egypt. So please come and see it.
This is the new experience.
Yes.
How does the museum incorporate digital technology and the augmented reality to enrich the experience for the tourists?
Well, we had some experience before inside the museum with augmented reality. Some shows were exhibited for the visitors, which were very, very beautiful and successful as well, because we do have visitors asking about it again, but it's finished. But we are promising to have another interesting augmented reality shows in the future, I think.
Okay.
Surprises will not stop.
Yeah, sure. What are the efforts were made to ensure the tour is very enjoyable and accessible for both the first-time visitors and the scholars alike?
Yes,
we have to keep the experience.
Of course.
Yes,
well, everyone is welcomed in the Grand Egyptian Museum, and I'm talking precisely about children, families,
the scholars,
the scholars, and everyone, even with special needs.
Yeah,
We
sure.
are accessible for everyone.
Yeah.
And for the children, especially, we do have a child museum here inside.
Yeah.
Which is designed specifically with some
For
activities for the children. And also the families can enjoy their time, having their time looking at very beautiful masterpieces.
Okay.
Are exhibited for the first time in our museum.
Yes, this
as
is my
well
second
as
question.
the scholars. We do have a center here for the scholars, so they can ask for specific artifacts to study, and they are welcomed and assisted as well.
Yes. You talked about that the families and the children are going to be enjoying everything.
Yes.
Will the Grand Egyptian Museum offer the guided thematic tours, such as the families and the children, or the special interests like the warfare, religion, or daily life in ancient Egypt?
Of course, we do have a script, main script for
Yes.
the audience or the visitors, but in the same time, if there's anything specific is needed for the visitors, like children, we do have a museum is designed specifically for children,
Yes.
so they can enjoy their time there with their families.
Yes.
But the main
The interest
galleries,
for the religion and the daily life
of
for
course,
ancient
as
Egypt.
I told you, it's
In
okay,
the
you
staircase.
yes. No, the staircase and the main galleries
Mhm.
are divided into main themes, as I told you before.
Yeah.
We do have the chronological order
Mhm.
beside the society,
The society,
the
yeah.
beliefs and the kingship. So
Yes.
the visitor can do whatever makes they like to see,
Yes.
and they will have their time inside our galleries.
Dr. Hadeel, can you tell me how does the museum's location, design, and visibility of the pyramids enhance the spiritual and the impact on the tour or of the tour?
Of course. And when you enter the Grand Egyptian Museum, the entrance itself,
Yes,
the
it feels
the
like
facade is
yes.
filled with the pyramid shape.
Yes.
7 main pyramid shape, which is a reminder for us
Yeah.
for the Giza Plateau, as well as when you come at the end of the grand stairs, you're rewarded with the Giza Plateau as well. So this is like a reminder for us of the beautiful Giza Plateau, as we are 2 kilometers away. So we're encouraging visitors, after they finishing the visit here in the Grand Egyptian Museum, to have they're curious about the Giza Plateau. Maybe they can go in a second
The
day.
location
Maybe
is
if
playing
needed.
a pivotal role in
Of course.
advertising for this museum in general,
Of
yes?
course, and the design itself is full of reminders of the Giza Plateau,
Yeah,
like
sure.
the pyramid shapes, the triangles everywhere, and you can see the ceiling itself, and the color is a reminder of the colors of the Giza Plateau originally.
Doctor, can you tell me who are the people or who are the main people who wrote the script for designing the museum, all the parts, all the segments, all the sequence for the staircase, for the
Yes.
store?
We are proudly have a great team in the Grand Egyptian Museum. My colleagues are very professionals, well studied and well educated.
Scientists, guidance,
Yes, of course.
archaeologists.
They all collaborated to design a beautiful script, which is handy and very clear and very interesting at the same time.
Yes, they have
So,
to make something like
Yeah.
catchy for the visitors
of course,
and things
and
like
at
this.
the same time can be satisfaction for the visitors as well. So we are proud to have such a team
Yeah,
in the
sure.
Grand Egyptian team. very beautiful Egyptian scene.
Let us talk about the Children Museum. What are the most important things that have been put
Well,
in your point of view?
Well, the idea of the Children Museum is having the ideas and the information.
Something simple
simple,
let them
and
accept the
is
info.
sometimes combined with activities in order to make the children understand
more enjoying
more
and
enjoyable and activities.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're talking to a child, giving them such information would be so boring.
Yes, it's
so
very
huge
information for them.
Yes, sometimes you have to simplify the information and mix it with activities, very interesting activities. So it makes it very noticeable for them and rememberable.
Dr. Hadeel Khalil, thank you for your insightful look into the Grand Egyptian Museum vision and visitor experience. It's clear that this museum is not just a place to view the artifacts, but a powerful journey through Egypt's civilization. Thank you so much for being with us.
Very pleased to have you. Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Stay tuned.